I'm Grace.
And I'm Isabelle.
Welcome to Legends Unleashed.
Discover the chilling legend of the Chupacabra,
The blood-sucking creature that's been haunting the night and leaving trails of mystery and fear.
The Chupacabra is a heavy creature about the size of a small bear with spikes along its back. But others say that the Chupacabra is more of a wolf-like creature. The Chupacabra was first sighted in 1995 in Puerto Rico. They were blamed for the attack on goats, sheep, and other domestic animals. This legendary creature from Latin America folklore is often described as a vampire. From Britannica.com, the first reported sighting was in 1995 in various villages. The creature was reported seen attacking goats, sheep, other farm animals, and pets. Over time, researchers decided that these accounts were unreliable. In fact, the descriptions of the Chupacabra were taken from the science fiction movie called Species. Other reports of El Chupacabra sightings popped up in the U.S. Though these creatures were described as hairless wolf-like animals, they were also said to attack livestock. From ABC7News.com, Friday, May 17, 2019, in Houston, Texas, a man spotted an unusual creature wandering around Houston's West Side corridor. The animal caught on camera wasn't identified, but some said it resembles the legendary Chupacabra. While it's most likely a dog or potentially a coyote, it would most certainly seem to resemble the mythical blood-sucking creature.
The name Chupacabra translates to goat sucker in Spanish and has been characterized as the Southern Sasquatch. According to Britannica.com, for some believers, this creature symbolizes the economic crisis of the Mexican people, and some believers even say the Chupacabra relates to the Mexican government. Because of the famous Hollywood horror film, Species, filming in 1995, some skeptics believe that witnesses may have just been influenced by that movie and not actually seen any real-life Chupacabra. According to Britannica.com, in Mexican folk art, they make brightly colored sculptures called alebrijes. These can be made of any animal, spirit, person, or object that the creators wish. Alebrijes of the Chupacabra have recently become more popular, and here are a few examples. Many people believe in the legend of the Chupacabra because it is the only reasonable explanation for strange deaths that happen to farm animals. Sightings of this blood-sucking dog are even now known to be seen in the United States. Just like every other mythical creature, stories of the Chupacabra are used to keep children safe and to scare them to not wander into the woods or sneak off by themselves at night. So far, especially for the Chupacabra, many of these stories have worked. In pop culture, the Chupacabra has gained its popularity by starring in many television shows and movies. Many of them are very chilling and scary. According to Wiki Fandom, Chupacabras can run up to 78 miles per hour due to their light weight.
People say that the Chupacabras are scared of water and do not know how to swim.
According to Start Page, in 1995, 69 chickens and goats were found killed on a farm. The owner suggests that it was a Chupacabra attack.
A Mexican restaurant in Seattle, Washington is named for the blood-sucking Chupacabras.
Some witnesses say that the Chupacabra walks on 2 legs, but others say it walks on 4.
Some Chupacabra depictions show the animal with lizard-like skin, but others show it with fur. Here I have Natalie from another show from our class, Creative Communications, and her show is called
Ins and Outs of Medical Imaging.
And I'm just going to ask you a few questions. So, do you believe in the legends of the Chupacabra?
I do not.
And why is that?
I choose not to believe in it because it sounds like something that's really scary.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so what's your name?
Mr.Vizenor.
And do you think you believe in the Chupacabra?
Well, I just learned about it today, but the Chupacabra sounds kind of like a myth to me. Because there's no real pictures of it, and it's only really drawings, it sounds a little bit like maybe a werewolf or a Sasquatch or something like that. But that's all I know so far.
Okay.
What's your name?
My first name is Mr. My last name is Urbanek.
Okay, and do you believe in the Chupacabra or not?
I don't know very much about it. I think it's sort of a mythical creature. So I'm going to say no, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't believe in Bigfoot.
Oh, really?
Or, yeah. And I don't believe in like werewolves.
Okay,
Or like unicorns.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
What's your name?
Mr. Gorath.
And we have a question for you today. Do you believe in the legends of the Chupacabra?
I do not believe in the legends of the Chupacabra.
And why is that?
Because, anecdotally speaking, there's no evidence to prove that the Chupacabra exists. There's never been a skeleton, and there's never been a picture. As far as I know, in 1995, in Puerto Rico, this is where the whole thing started. There was supposedly 150 animals that were mysteriously killed, and the people claimed that the blood was drained from them.
Yeah.
But when scientists looked at the animals, the blood was not actually all drained. So if it was a vampiric sucking animal, it would have sucked all the blood out. The science said no, that wasn't the case.
I didn't know that. Fair point.
So that was, there's a professor from the University of Michigan who did the study on it. But it's a lot like the Yeti, Bigfoot. People claim they've seen it, but they can never prove it. Maybe like the Loch Ness Monster too.
That's true. Thank you for telling us.
No problem.
All right, what's your name?
Mr. Gutzmer?
Okay, and do you believe in the legend of the Chupacabra or not?
I do not,
And why is that?
because I don't think it's real.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And what is your name?
My name is Mr. Buckner.
And do you believe in the legends of the Chupacabra or not?
I do believe in the legends of the Chupacabra.
And why is that?
One day, I was in Guatemala, and me and my friend Josh were sitting outside our living quarters. It was dark outside. There was a bunch of like greenery, forestiness, and we just kept on hearing these howling noises, and then we heard the leaves rustle around us, and
It was the Chupacabra.
yeah, we're convinced it was the Chupacabra.
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah, first-hand experience.
Especially where you were at.
Yeah, it's probably in Guatemala.
All right, well, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks.
So what's your name?
My name is Jeff Christ.
Okay, and do you believe in the legend of the Chupacabra?
So I just heard about it. As far as believing, I'm not sure. I would have, along the same lines as Sasquatch or Bigfoot. I think it's one of those things that I don't want to dismiss. However, for me, I would have to see it to believe it.
Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you. So for our final question, do we believe in the Chupacabra or not?
I think I actually do believe in the Chupacabra. I think that there could be some kind of rabid wolf or coyote kind of creature roaming around Mexico / the United States. I feel like it would travel to like different farms and stuff because livestock is good food. We eat it too.
I don't believe because, like, how did the creature become like a blood-sucking creature?
Yeah, I guess like that part's a little...
Like, what had to happen to a different animal for it to go like rabid and scary and suck livestock?
Yeah.
And I also there's not really much like research on it, and scientists haven't been able to prove like
That it's real.
Yeah. And that it's doing that to the livestock. So I think like it could have been a coyote or any number of animals.
I think it's probably like a crossbreed or something that we just haven't
Yeah.
figured out yet. and people are mistaking it as a blood-sucking vampire dog.
Right.
But-
Or like there could have been a disease that killed
Yeah.
all the animals.
That too.
And they said that like researchers, they went and looked at the livestock that were passed, and there was like no sign.
Of like them getting their blood sucked.
Yeah.
They were just killed to be eaten, not
Yeah.
really any weird other meaning like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for exploring the legends of the Chupacabra with us, and we hope you tune in on our next episode about a more human-like mythical creature.
This has been a production of Creative Communications from Jordan High School. Please subscribe to JHS Creative Com on Twitter/X and follow us on YouTube.